All right, in this little video, we're going to give you some hacks on how to memorize your major chords for life. Now, we've talked in other videos about a counting strategy, which is quite effective. Let's say we wanted to find a D major chord. We know the pattern for major is 4 and 3, starting from D, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. And that gives us our D major chord here. Or if we wanted to work out what a C major chord is, from a C, we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So reasonably efficient, but we need to be able to just find chords like that in the actual playing. So ways to go about it is through remembering the shapes and ordering the shapes. So there are only 12 major chords, but we can group them according to their shapes. So this will just help to break it down a little bit for us. So if you remember doing those dot-to-dot pictures as a kid, if you join the dots between these 3 notes here, they would make a straight line. So these kind of straight line or flat line chords, as we're going to refer to them as, there are only 3 that have this particular shape in the majors. So that's the C major, the F major, and the G major. Just convert that to memory for the flatline chords, C, F, and G, okay? Now, we also have these other shapes, which are kind of a white, black, white combination like this with a black key in the middle. And again, if we join the dots, we end up with a dun 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 triangle shape. So we have 3 triangle shaped chords, and they're really easy to remember. So we've got D, E, and A. And you can see we're making the same shape with our hand, generally open like this, so without curling this. I'm just showing this to kind of indicate the shape. So D major, E major, and A major here like so. Okay, and we also have these other ones like this. Let's take the D flat or C sharp and make this kind of shape. And you can see that if we join these dots, we end up with a dun 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 upside down triangle. So another way students like to call this with a black white black combination is a flat white flat kind of coffee chord. If that, whatever resonates with you best to help you remember that. So we've got D flat, E flat, and A flat, or C sharp, D sharp, and G sharp major. Now if you're already feeling a little bit like, how on earth am I going to remember those? I'll tell you what, with the triangles, if we're thinking about the triangle chords and you think, Annie, I've got no idea how I'm meant to remember these triangle chords. So whether they be the up ways or the upside down ways, and you think, I have no idea, I'll give you a little brain hack here. So you can think, well, I have no I on the piano, but I do have a D, E, A, which is going to be these triangle shapes here. Or if we add flats to them, if we're thinking about them as flats, D flat, E flat, A flat, then we end up with these upside down triangles over here. Okay, pretty cool, huh? So one idea to remember 6 chords, which is half of the 12 that you will ultimately end up knowing. Okay, so that's how that cookie crumbles. So just to remind you, for the triangles, D major, E major, A major. And then for the upside down triangles, D flat major, E flat major, and A flat major. Now, just a reminder, you can call them in sharps if you prefer, C sharp, D sharp, G sharp, depending on the context, but we're just keeping it as the flats just to help you remember them and to find the shapes quickly. Now, beware of the B's, generally good life advice. Here's a bit of a funny shape. So we've got this white, black, black, and then if we move everything 1 note to the left, black, white, white. This is the B flat, so there are dueling opposing pair here with the white, black, black, and black, white, white. So those are kind of funky ones that most people tend to get a little bit stuck on. So I would drill those a little bit extra to make sure you don't forget. And then we have one last one, which is all black keys, and we're going to refer to as the black sheep, because again, all black keys in a straight line. That makes our F sharp major, if that helps you to remember. That's the only major chord that's all black keys. So again, reviewing the shapes, we've got our flatline chords, C, F, G. Then we've got our triangle chords, which are D, E, A. Then we flip them upside down and make them flat, D flat, E flat, A flat for the upside down triangles. Beware of the B's, white, black, 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 white, white. And then we finally have our little black sheep, all black keys in a straight line, F sharp major. So hope that helps you. Click pause, rewind, go over this as many times as you need. Otherwise, we hope that you are a pro in no time at all. Bang.